Hi everyone, my name is Darlene Dotson, and this is your Destiny of Truth forecast for Mars going retrograde in Aries from September 9th through November 13th. Always remember, the spirit is beautiful and so are you. Mars is going retrograde in Aries, and during this time, we're going to be looking at how you're being hurt by the words of your most intimate relationships and why you don't feel heard by them. Our actions have led us to where we're standing right now, and while it is the very cornerstone of your foundation that is putting emotional pressure on you and what you want, they have to realize that you need to be happy, and that their happiness shouldn't cost you yours if they truly care about you. Remember how you've been hurt by these words and use your words that show your compassion and love for others. You want a new life and a new direction, but in order to get to that position, you're going to have to break down the old structures in your life in order to get the transformation that you seek with them. Now, you're going to have to be willing to change the way you communicate your desires to overcome the uncertainty in your life and everyone's life around you. Now remember, this is a time during Mars retrograde that you're going to have to stay positive, compassionate, and helpful to show others that you have changed. Your own actions are being reflected to you by your own fears, which are the very thing that is pushing others away. You need to learn to take those fears and turn them into actions that will build a stronger foundation for everyone involved and not just yourself. Now, partnerships are going to be built on, firm foundations by doing what is right. You're learning that happiness is an inside job by living authentically to your philosophies and not someone else's. Your intuition will tell you what partnerships to believe in and which ones need to be left alone. You just know you want to find partnerships that allow you to be authentically you. Now, all I can say is I do see, that you want to change the hurt and will because you're ready to change how you deal with the past to change the future. Your actions are responsible for everything that happens during this Mars retrograde season. And I personally believe it's going to be a good Mars retrograde cycle because you're ready to change your behavior and actions that will allow you to move in the direction that's going to most fulfill you. So that's pretty much what I see with the planets, with the Mars retrograde. And of course, I am using the goddess cards for this Mars retrograde cycle. And I drew Revelation, right here. And it's the goddess Lisa. And Lisa is telling us you've worked hard to bring change to your life. And you're being rewarded for dismantling the old self, the old person that you are. And you now are liking the person that you see in the reflection. And yes, I can say sometimes life throws a curveball, but life wants change. And the only way you can turn a diamond is when the coal is broken away. A diamond never shines without having the coal break away from what's underneath. And for you, it's time to course correct, and don't second guess yourself right now or your intuition, because if any of us know anything about from 2020 is life wasn't meant to be predictable. And sometimes changes turn into blessings, and we have to look for those blessings. So remember, during this Mars retrograde and the rest of 2020, surrender to the changes that you are going through with no fear, and put your feet one foot in front of the other. And at the end of the road, you are going to see the growth that you want. And that is the promise that the goddess Lisa gives us. So remember always that the spirit is beautiful, and so are you.